Yo, esports. Mandel here. Figured I would make another video with Gundam in the background as I discuss Northwest Majors 4. I only was able to attend the last day of it, which was Sunday. That mainly had all the top 8 grand finals of each tournament. I'm only going to be discussing the event from the standpoint as a competitive player, not from an organization standpoint. So, also what you'll notice here is I'm using Garrod Ron from Gundam X. I really don't like this character, but I had to level him up in order to finish a later mission that was like 4 stars, so I wasn't about to get bodied. So here's one of the main missions I had to do. But going back to Northwest Majors, I actually had a lot of fun just chilling. I wasn't, I didn't really get as many games in as I may have wanted to, but I had a good time just watching. And to really be honest with you guys, I was actually kind of sad during the top 8 of each game that I watched. There was a point where they had me commentate the top 8 for Marvel on one of the secondary streams, and I actually got, well, part of it was being hungry, like I hadn't eaten all day, so that, that definitely affects your mood and all that. But I was definitely sad that, well, I was sad that I wasn't playing, and I was sad that I wasn't in a good competitive skill state to help compete, against a lot of the FGTV guys that came up. Because, basically those guys just took everything that was Capcom. I mean, Seattle, I think, what did we get in Marvel? I think Soup got 4th in Marvel, I think that was the case. I mean, there were 5, basically there were 5 people from Seattle in the top 8, and only one of them was in winners, and that was Soup. The rest was, Filipino Champ, PR Balrog, Ricky Ortiz. And yeah, definitely I was sad, that I was sad watching everybody play and put it down, and just enjoying that level of competition, just the type of intensity that comes with playing in a top 8 of a big tournament. I completely robbed myself of that just through not playing, and a fair amount of the blame does go to me, because I get not just discouraged, but I get discontent with the level of my playing ability, and how that factors in with other people, how they play the game, and just overall dissatisfaction with a lot of different things, and it keeps me from playing and from growing as a player when I should be a hell of a lot better than I am right now, a hell of a lot better. And so I was watching people from Seattle put it down, and Blaze Blue, in Soul Calibur, in King of Fighters. I mean, you name it, man. They were up there, they were representing, they were doing their thing, they were putting it down for the Northwest, and I was just like, I'm supposed to be one of the stronger players here, but I'm not holding up my part of the bargain, So I definitely didn't really feel good about it. So I decided, I was like, man, never again, I understand there were different situations at hand here, family obligations, so on and so forth, but it was just disappointing watching it. So never again, like I said. I mean, if I'm in a position to, look at this fool right here, man, this is the wackest partner special move ever. I don't even think Laurent killed anybody, man. Look at that, he's just flying around like a butterfly and just flap, 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 flap. But anyway, like I was saying, I didn't really, I was just sad watching, and I didn't really get as many games as I wanted to. I saw that on one of the casual setups, a lot of the Seattle dudes were playing Filipino Champ and stuff like that, and I didn't want to rob them of that opportunity to play these guys, because they need that practice, since they're going to be in top 8. So I was like, well, I'm just letting them do their thing. And, I actually ended up playing a bunch of Virtual Fighter, actually. I was playing a lot of Virtual Fighter Final Showdown, and I had a lot of fun playing it. So I think I'm gonna end up checking that game out, honestly. I'm gonna try to re-pick up VF, and again, I dropped it because I didn't feel as if at the time there was a good enough group of resources to pull from and to actually learn the game. Like, I wasn't satisfied with the netcode. people couldn't really tell me how to get around certain tactics that I was running into. So it was definitely a problem I had with that game. But I'm gonna give it another shot. We'll see what happens there. As far as Street Fighter goes, I only played one set of Street Fighter, and it was actually against Cian Chang. And you know, he was just whooping people's asses in casuals with Yun, so I was like, well, you know what? Let me get shot this motherfucker right here, man. I remember watching that dude on the B4 tape. That was like back in 2000, 2001 or something. Well, actually, late 2000. But anyway, just to show you how old I am in this fighting game community. But I played him, and what I noticed was, like, it was weird. I was playing really strong in that first game. I don't know what it was, but I was playing very, very strong. Came down to the last round, last hit. But then the second game, he was like, yo, son, I'm Cian Chang. Who are you? Random black dude playing an 8-on? Nah, man. I double perfect those kind of dudes. And that's what happened. I got double perfected. And he caught me with some setups I hadn't seen before, and it was a wrap. And I stood up, and that was about it. I mean, I let Mike get in because he was running the event. He really wanted to play, and you know, this, that, and the other. So I didn't really get to play as much of that as I wanted to. But I don't really know if I'm going to be playing much Street Fighter in the future. I mean, just with how weak the scene is up here, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it's something I should devote my time into. I know that I really got inspired to play King of Fighters after watching, you know, our scene up here put in work. I mean, they really did their thing. Shout out to Duncan for winning the tournament. That was really dope as well. And like I said, it was just really heartbreaking for me to watch my brother. Oh, achievement unlocked. Cross of Xeon. With that Principality of Xeon, you know what I mean? But it was just sad for me to see my brothers, my Seattle scene fighting game brothers, play and represent, and I wasn't there to do it with them. So I'm trying to do that next time for sure. See if I can actually, you know, get my playing level back up. I think I will. I think I'll be able to, you know, do. Oh, we got some dialogue here. What's going on here? Oh, we got all these chicks surrounding. I don't even know how you say his name. Is like Sirocco, like Sirocco, Ski Rocco. Like I don't even know how you would say that guy's name. Skirocco. I don't even know what Gundam series that dude's from. I just know I hate the way he looks, and I don't like using him. They made me use him in a couple missions, and I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be this scholar, you know. I'm not trying to be no, you know, scholastic dude. I'm trying to be this freaking some cool looking dude, man. Cool looking dude. Let me tell you my characters real quick. I like picking cool looking dudes, hot chicks, or robots. That dude definitely ain't in that scenario or equation of stuff that I like. Yeah, he is a slick woman, Ava. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode of whatever this is, these vlog things. Anyway, catch y'all later. Peace.